Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we will take a look at this question called Reverse the Reverse, which is the recent question from the recent contest, means yesterday's contest only. And the question states that there are n countries with each having k regions, and we are given number of queries, and some sages try to move the water from one region to another region uh, with some reconstructions, and we have to finally read the queries and answer that if any city or if any any country will satisfy all these constraints. So constraint is like we will be given the region, then the sign and the amount of water. So we have to verify, suppose this first query, let's check this first query. So here they have given that in the example, the initial values of the regions as follows. This is the original grid that they have given. And next we have to calculate the R to find the amount of water in a specific region. So we do the OR, and matrix after doing this OR operation is like this. And let us take a look at the first query. So first region should have water greater than 4. So first region should have water greater than 4. The second and third region are the contenders for the answer, and you have to output the smallest number of suitable country. So if 2 and 3 both are valid, then you have to output 2. Okay, so then second statement, so 2 should be less than 8. So second region should be less than 8. Yes, it is less than 8 in both 2 and 3. And first region should be less than 6. So there is only one country satisfying all the constraints, so which is second. So you have to output 2. Now let us take a look at the second sample query. So one first region should be should be having less than 8 units of water. Second should be greater than 8. So first should be less than 8 and second should be greater than 8. Not true. So second should be greater than 8. Not true is not satisfied by any of the country. So that's why answer should be -1. That way you can verify for all of the queries answers are 3 and 1 for the last two queries. So what we have to do here is that uh, I I attended this contest, div 3 contest. So I was able to solve till dth, means fourth question only, because I didn't get time for solving this. Otherwise I think I would have solved this. So it is simply the what you call it, the binary search. So let us take a look at the constraints. So n dot k does not exceed 10 to the power of 5, means you can build the OR matrix so conveniently. And sum of the m across all queries also does not exceed 10 to the power of 5. So we can write O of m log m solution, right? O of m log m, we can write O of m log n. Basically we have to do binary search. Why binary search? We apply binary search when, suppose this is our array, and suppose this is the first element to satisfy the condition or the last element to satisfy the condition. Suppose it is the first element to satisfy condition and all the other elements after it also satisfy the condition, or it is the first element to, okay, it is the last element to satisfy the specific condition, then all of the all of the previous elements satisfy that condition. So that is when we apply binary search. Okay, so that is when we apply binary search. And now here we can notice that OR of two numbers, suppose 3 or suppose anything 10, 3 or 5, suppose 5 or 10 or A1 or A2, where A1 and A2 are both positive, of course. So suppose this is some answer ANS. So I know that answer should be at least A1 and answer will be at least A2. Means OR operation cannot decrease any of the number. Okay. But if you do AND, then if suppose this has answer ANS1, so I can surely state that ANS1 is less than or equal to 3 is less than or equal to smallest number between 3 and 5, or between A1 and A2. So that is the property of AND logical operator, and this is the property of OR logical operator. So yes, and using this property we can binary search on the country. So how we will do it? Let us head towards the code. So basically taking the input here, then finally building the OR matrix, uh, first initializing all the values of OR matrix to the initial values of the input, and then taking the OR with the previous row elements. And yeah, this is some debugging stuff. And while q minus minus processing the queries, LLM taking input of m, then for binary search setting limit as ll left is equal to 1 and city is equal to 1. City means country. So basically if after the first query, suppose first query means first statement of the query, suppose if this statement discards the country's till number, suppose I, then our answer should be greater than or equal to I plus 1 for all of the following queries. So how is that taken care of? See here, city is equal to left 1. So what I am doing is that uh, left 1 is equal to city, right 1 is equal to right 1 will always be equal to n, because the right is never getting modified. And while left one is less than or equal to right one, doing the binary search. And if you are wondering why breaking here, so if we found the region of specific country which is having water less than C, which is the given amount, so we know that every country less than that will also have the water. Every country number which is having less than the less number than the this country mid will also have the water less than that. So that's why breaking and else right 1 is equal to mid minus 1. This is the standard binary search. And if we find any country which satisfies our condition, then we are making one universal bool which is true. And while processing each statement of the query, I'm uh, updating this universal bool as well, universal found and is equal to found. And if in any case, our found is false, means it didn't go in this if statement, then we know that we will not be able to find any country which satisfies all of the constraints. So you found will be false. And similarly here in else, you can come up with the reasoning that why I didn't use break here. So it is pretty simple. If you don't get it, try to leave a question in comments. I will definitely try to answer it. And again, left one is equal to city, right one is equal to right. See, I am doing the city is equal to left one. I have to increment or update the city number after processing each query. Same here. Finally, universal bool, universal found and is equal to found 1. And finally, this is step 1. It's some debugging step I've added. And step, you don't need to care about that. And if universal found is equal to false, you are definitely printing -1, else you are printing the city, most updated city, right? So that is it for each query, you will output it, and finally this code got AC verdict as well. So test case number of test cases was 1 per test case. So per test number of test cases was 1. This is the right way to state it, perhaps, and that's it. Question was quite simple, and it was not rated too much, I think. Let us check what was the rating of that problem according to clist.by. So where is it? Yeah, reverse the reverse. So it was rated 1594, somewhat around close to expert level. So expert is 1600 on the Codeforces. So yeah, that was it. Hope you enjoyed the solving of hope you enjoyed solving the question. Hope you enjoyed listening to the solution, and thank you for watching the video. Consider liking and subscribing to our channel. See you again on the board.